Okay guys, I'm back real quick just to give you some information on twicon 2009, and that's going to be at the end of July of this year, and it's going to be, according to the web information, it's going to be one of the biggest Twilight conventions that they've had, and it's expected to sell out. And guys, they only have 2,500 tickets. So if this is something that you're really interested in and you want to do, then I suggest that you go ahead and purchase your tickets and book your room until Dallas is completely ran over with Twilight fans. Okay, if you need the website, that's going to be twicon, twicon.org, and that's going to give you information on the convention, the special guests, programs, fan fiction, vendors, and any other information that you may need. Now, there's a lot of musical guests that have been booked, but the latest announcement on twicon 2009 is that 100 Monkeys has been added to the roster. And if you don't know who 100 Monkeys is, 100 Monkeys is the band that Jackson Rathbun plays in. So if they're going to be there, then we're pretty much guaranteed that he's also going to be there. There are a lot of different special guests that are also scheduled to be there for the twicon 2009. And one of them being Kristen Serratos, and we already know that she's already finished her shoots for New Moon, so that shouldn't interfere at all whatsoever with her being there. Also, Billy Burke is scheduled to be there as well. Now, it's still not giving me the full roster of information. So again, if you want to take the time to go in and look at it, it's going to be twicon.org. If you can't find it, then just Google twicon 2009 and it's going to take you there. Now also what they have coming up in August of 2010 is the Twilight movie cruise. Now we know that by the time this cruise rolls around in 2010, that New Moon would have already came out, as well as Eclipse. Eclipse is scheduled to come out in June of 2010, and of course New Moon this year on November 20th. Now again, this cruise is scheduled for August the 8th through the 15th of 2010, and the trip is going to be from Seattle to Glacier Bay. It's going to take you up through Juneau. It's going to take you to Ketchikan, and then it's going to take you over to Victoria, British Columbia. So guys, if you plan on going on this cruise, you're going to need a passport, so don't forget that. I think that this is going to be awesome. It's going to give everybody an opportunity to discuss not just Twilight, the movie, but New Moon and Eclipse as well, since they'll already have came out in theaters and will be awaiting Breaking Dawn. So this is just awesome. Now the website for that is going to be www.ticket2cruise.com, and it's going to be on Holland American Line Cruises. Guys, just a word of warning. Now, ticket2cruise.com, the prices are going to look a little steeper than if you go to Holland American Line. Holland American Line is going to offer you a lower rate if you go directly through them. However, if you book through Holland American, it states on Ticket to Cruise you will not be allowed access to any of the convention. In addition to the cruise prices on Ticket to Cruise, just let me go ahead and inform you that it does state on here that there is a $150 additional, I say additional, convention fee. So if you're going on the cruise to attend the convention, you need to make sure that when you book through Ticket to Cruise, that you pay the additional $150 for the convention, or you will not attend the convention even though you booked through them. You still have to pay the $150. Now, they're going to have the mask ball, just like the twicon 2009 convention here in Dallas. They're actually having the Vittori masked ball. Now, the one for the cruise just says it's the costume ball and dance. It doesn't necessarily say it's the Vittori masked ball. So they're both having that type of thing as well. Now, with the cruise, it's the 7-day cruise, it states. But again, you're going to stay 3 nights and 4 days in tour Seattle, which is awesome. Day 1 is going to be an overnight in Seattle. And then you're going to travel by land and sea. You're going to visit Forks. You are going to go to some of the places that you saw in the movie of Twilight. Some of the places that you read about in Twilight, it says you're actually going to go there. They're also going to take us to La Push Beach, and then we're going to spend the night in Seattle. Day 3, we're going to tour Seattle, and day 4, we're going to transfer to the ship. So some of the things are very exciting. It's going to give us a first-hand look of a lot of things that we saw in the movie and in the book. So I think that's going to be exciting as well. What I'm most looking forward to are the mask balls. I think that just would be, it's just going to be so awesome. If you have any questions, you can email me, or like I said, all the information is on the websites. Twicon.org for the Twilight 2009 convention in Dallas, Texas, or www.tickettocruise.com for the Twilight cruise in August of 2010. And with the cruise, it does state that you can make payments on your cruise just like any other normal cruise, and you just need to pay the booking fee. And then you have until, I believe it's May of 2010, to completely pay off the cruise. Okay? If you have any questions, guys, shoot me an email. I'll be happy to answer those, or just go to the websites that I gave you. And I hope to see you at least one of the conventions. Thanks. Bye.